Good morning, students, and welcome to this class of Environmental Studies once again. I am Dr. Veenita Srivastava, Associate Professor in Social Work, SMB Government PG College, Nathdwara. Today, we are going to discuss about NGT, the National Green Tribunal. If you analyze your syllabus, you will not find this topic in your syllabus. But let me tell you that this is a topic which is very important from examination point of view. NGT is a very popular term frequently being used in newspapers regarding environmental issues, and questions have been asked about NGT. So let us in very short know what this NGT is, what is the NGT Act, when did this act came into picture, and what is the role of this act, and what is NGT in totality. So here we know one by one about all these aspects. So let us have a look at various legislations which are there in India for environment protection. The acts are the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Then another act was passed which is known as the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. In 1986, the Environment Protection Act was passed. The Hazardous Waste Management Regulations also were passed. And then in 2010, the National Green Tribunal Act was enacted by the Government of India. So today we'll gain some information about the National Green Tribunal Act 2010 and also about NGT, National Green Tribunal, which is a body enacted under this act. So the National Green Tribunal Act has been enacted with the objective to provide for establishment of a National Green Tribunal for the effective and expeditious disposal of cases relating to environment protection and conservation of forests and other natural resources, including enforcement of any legal right relating to environment and giving relief and compensation for damages to persons and property and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto. Let us see when did this act came into picture. The act received the assent of the President of India on June 2, 2010, and it was enforced by the central government via the notification 2569 dated October 18, 2010 with effect from October 18, 2010. The Act envisages establishment of NGT in order to deal with all environmental laws relating to air and pollution, the Environment Protection Act, the Forest Conservation Act, and the Biodiversity Act, as have been set out in Schedule 1 of the NGT Act. From the examination point of view, if you focus on this para, you will see various questions could be asked, like what is the full form of NGT, when did this National Green Tribunal Act passed, on which date this act was passed? This act deals with how many legislations? These legislations are there in which schedule of the NGT Act? Various questions can be asked from this simple one paragraph which has been shown to you in this slide. Let us gain some more information about this act. Consequent to enforcement of the National Green Tribunal Act 2010, the National Environment Tribunal Act 1995 and the National Environment Appellate Authority Act 1997 stand repealed. The National Environment Appellate Authority, established under Section 3(1) of the National Environment Appellate Authority Act 1997, stands dissolved in view of the establishment of the National Green Tribunal under the National Green Tribunal Act 2010. So let us see what is the status of NGT under the NGT Act 2010. National Green Tribunal means the NGT was established on 18th October 2010 under the NGT Act of 2010 as a specialized body for handling any environmental disputes that involve multidisciplinary nature. It was formed by replacing the National Environment Appellate Authority. It also draws inspiration from Article 21 of the Constitution of India, which assures to provide a healthy environment to the citizens of India. What is NGT is a frequently asked question in different competitive exams. So, the NGT or the National Green Tribunal is a specialized body that was formed under the NGT Act 2010 for effective and expeditious disposal of cases that are related to the protection and conservation of the environment, forests and other natural resources. India has become the first country in the world after Australia and New Zealand for setting up a specialized environment tribunal, and also the first developing country to do so. The National Green Tribunal has a total of 5 places of sittings, namely Bhopal, Pune, New Delhi, Kolkata and Chennai, amongst which New Delhi is the principal place of sitting. Let us see what are the major objectives of National Green Tribunal. The major objectives include effective and expeditious disposal of cases that are related to the protection and conservation of the environment, forests and other natural resources, to give relief and compensation for any damages caused to persons and properties, and also to help various environmental disputes that involve multidisciplinary issues. Let us have a look at the structure of NGT. The NGT comprises 3 major bodies, namely the chairperson, the judicial members and the expert members. Also, there should be a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 20 full-time judicial as well as expert members in the NGT. All these members are required to hold the office for 5 years and are not eligible for reappointment. The chairperson of the NGT is appointed by the Central Government of India in accordance with the Chief Justice of India. A selection committee is formed by the central government of India for the appointment of judicial members and expert members. Let us have a look at some more information about NGT. Over the past few years, NGT developed as an important body for regulation of the environment and passing strict orders for issues related to pollution, deforestation, water management, etc. Some of the major powers of the NGT include: NGT provides a way for the evaluation of environmental jurisprudence through the development of an alternative dispute resolution mechanism. It helps in the reduction of the litigation burden on environmental matters in higher courts. NGT provides a faster solution for various environmental related disputes that are less formal and less expensive. It curbs environment damaging activities. NGT ensures the strict observation of the environment impact assessment process. NGT provides reliefs and compensations for any damages caused to persons and properties. Various laws have been covered under NGT. Means NGT resolves various civil cases under the following 7 laws that are related to the environment. The acts are Water Act, Prevention and Control of Pollution, 1974, Water Cess Act, Prevention and Control of Pollution, 1977, Forest Conservation Act, 1980, Air Act, Prevention and Control of Pollution, 1981, Environment Protection Act, 1986, Public Liability Insurance Act, 1991, and Biological Diversity Act, 2002. The NGT is a great initiative taken by the central government of India. Let us see what are the frequently asked questions about NGT. The first question is, who is the present chairman of National Green Tribunal? The answer is Justice Adarsh Kumar Goyal. He assumed charge as chairperson of the NGT in 2018. Justice Goyal, who retired as a Supreme Court judge, has been appointed for 5 years. He is the third chairperson in the National Green Tribunal since its inception in 2010. The next question is about the nature of National Green Tribunal. Is NGT a constitutional body or not? So, the National Green Tribunal is a statutory body established by a government notification using the powers of Section 3 of the NGT Act 2010. It has replaced National Environment Appellate Authority. How many National Green Tribunals are there in India? As we have seen earlier, there are 5 places of sittings. New Delhi is the principal place of sitting, and Chennai, Kolkata, Pune, Bhopal are the other 4. The orders of National Green Tribunal are binding or not is also a frequently asked question. The answer is the decision of the NGT is binding on the parties unless they approach the Supreme Court in appeal and the NGT order is either stayed or reversed. So, the NGT tribunal orders are binding. What is the difference between NGT and CPCB? NGT provides environmental justice and helps reduce the burden of litigation in the higher courts, whereas CPCB means the Central Pollution Control Board promotes cleanliness of streams and wells and aims to improve the quality of air in the country. So this is all about NGT from my side. Hope this will help you in your examination. Thank you very much.